Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to our brand new video, Amber Nut Nation. Oh my god, you can't even see me. I kind of like it when it's slanted like this, bro. Because you have to go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're talking, if you see me like this, you can only see my mouth. Like some fucking Japanese, fucking pedophile emo nonsense, bro. You can only see my mouth, and then 2 weeks later, I get a murder charge. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is this shit? Bro, this looks goofy as fuck, bro. It was dumb and retarded, bro. There you go. The original. How I recorded videos back then. But I feel like I haven't done a video like this in quite some time, like in a month or a month or two. I don't know how long, but I'm still uploading. But I've been uploading shorts, and you can see that from the past year or two, mainly especially from the past year, I've already been uploading shorts. Because you can tell, I've been getting lazy. Because I've practically done everything. I've done the drama commentary style. I've done the skits. I've done the gaming, bro. I've done everything, and some of them got views, some of them didn't. But I was trying to experiment with everything. I was also experimenting with TikTok. Some of my TikTok accounts got banned. Some of the TikTok accounts weren't getting any views. It wasn't really getting any traction. So I've just been deactivating some of them. Like I've been demotivated. I've been I've been like demotivated almost on some social media accounts. I've been on some social media accounts on some others. Like, bro, it's been a whole mess, you know what I'm saying? So I've just been getting lazier. But I just come to the realization, bro, if I don't make it, I don't make it. I'm just here to have fun. I realize that now. YouTube or social media content creation, you're just here to have fun. If you blow, if you blow. If you don't, it's a diary. I should just use. I should just use this shit as a diary. You know what I'm saying? Upload whatever that means necessary. Whatever I want, I upload. If I don't upload on my YouTube channel or social media anybody, yeah, it is what it is. Ain't my fault. I do whatever I want. Some blood. I'm not gonna blood no crap. I'm not gonna gang them. I'm a civilian. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But I'm still uploading my shorts. So if you're subscribed to me and you turn notification, don't turn on notifications, you're still gonna be upload. You're still gonna be seeing my shorts. You know what I mean? No excuse. But yeah, man, I haven't done this in a while. Feels weird, but it feels great to be back. But yeah, my last upload long like there was a reaction channel of this music creator. Bracket him doesn't really, but me talking like this, it's been a while. But if you like this type of videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to join my Discord server, link in the description. Yes, my Discord server is still very active. Many on my side, but that's not the point. It's still active. So if you want to join the Amber Nut Nation to raise your cucumber by about 6-7 inches, 6-7, join the Discord server on the description. And if you press the link tree, you'll see all my social medias, my Instagram, you know what I'm saying, like my Instagram, all that stuff. Let's upload, and especially Twitter. I'm very active on my Twitter and YouTube. I'm quite active there. So if you want to see my very important, very wise, very poetic tweets, follow my Twitter. You will not regret it. But the reason I'm uploading I'm recording a video like this is because I have a major announcement to make. A very major announcement. And I don't even need to have to tell you. I'll just show you, and it's pretty self-explanatory, you know what I'm saying? I passed the UK driving practical test. What's up? I just passed the UK driving practical test. I got my UK full driver's license. Getting the UK full driving license is one of the hardest things to ever get in the world. That's a statistical fact in the justice system, systematical corporation of different types of fields. It's a fact. Just look up statistics, sources, all that stuff. It's one of the hardest to get. In America, I be seeing, you know, the meme of your American kids, girls or boys, 15, 16, they already bought a car, 16, 17, they already have the full American driver's license, and they're already riding around, and they've been driving around for about 1 to 2 years, and they're like 16, 17, had that. Because it's bro, because the American driving license practical exams, whatever, it's so easy. I don't even know if they have a theory test in America. Because in the UK you have to have a theory test. A theory test is like basically like the first part is like a multiple choice question. Second part is like it's like a video thing where after you click on the danger part, if danger comes, you have to click on the screen 45 seconds or 67 seconds before I sit down what happens, and then yeah, you get a point. You get like if you get more points, to get the more high marks you get, you pass. So yeah. That's the way I have that. You have to do a theory test, but you have to do a theory test before the practical test in the UK. But yeah, that's what I did. But I don't know if they have that in America. I don't know if they do. I've never heard of anyone doing an American theory test in America. All I heard is just, all I hear is just practical test, practical test, driving license, boom, boom, boom. They get it so easily in America. But yeah. Okay, but that's not the point. The point I'm trying to make is how did it get to this point? Well, it was a very long ass fucking journey to get to this point. Here's the truth. At 17, my dad told me, "Yo, you're gonna plan. You have to start planning to get your license. You have to start planning to get. I want you to start. I want you to start planning to do your theory test." I was like, "Okay, yeah." Here's the truth. I never wanted to get my license. Never. I wanted to get my license in my own terms. I was like, maybe if I'm like 22, 23, 34, maybe I'll start getting my license. Maybe I'll start doing my theory test and then do my driving license, then do my practical. And my own time when I get my own money. That never happened. But here's the truth. Before my dad booked my theory test, and I only had 2 weeks. I guess 2 weeks to practice. The truth is, when I was 17 until that time, I was actually practicing my theory test. I was doing multiple choice questions. I was doing the video screen questions for about a year. So I had a year of experience. A year of experience on me practicing my theory test exam before my dad even told me about. Oh, I'm gonna book you this theory test. And obviously you get 2 weeks. You get 2 weeks to prepare, 1 week to prepare. For me, I got like 2 weeks or 1 week to prepare. But I already had enough practical, enough like experience and revision stream to prepare. I was like, okay, sure, I'll do it. So he booked it. I had to go to the weird town center thing. Like, it looked pretty far, but it wasn't that far. And my dad was literally waiting for me. So if I failed my theory test, I had to go to my dad and say, yo, I failed, bro. I failed. Fuck that shit. But I was so calm and breezed. I was like, yo, this shit's easy. Click. Then the other various kind of like click. And then I got my paper. I was like, shit, I passed. Shit, I was so excited. Like, yeah, I passed my theory test. Not knowing I was gonna have the most long, grueling driving journey of all time. But in that moment, I was gassed. I was like, yeah, man. What gang. I was gassed. And the showman was like, yeah, like, congratulations, that was your first step. You passed the theory test first time. But when I was there was this old white man who actually failed his theory test first time. He was old white man. I was like, damn, bro, how do you fail his theory test? Anyone that in the UK, anyone that failed the theory test first time, you have to be mentally unstable. You have to be mentally retarded. Like, if you fail your theory test first time or second time, end your life physically, not even mentally, physically. There for the rest of us. But yeah, after that, this was in 2025. I passed my theory test June 2025. And I was meant to do my driving lessons around August time. But my instructor, my dad already had an instructor waiting for me. He was preparing for an instructor before I even asked him for one. He already had an instructor on the phone. It was his best friend, one of his friends. So I was like, oh damn, you already hooked me up with an instructor. Okay, cool. But it was on holiday. The instructor was on holiday. So I was like, wait, I was like, okay. Then September 2025 was the start of my driving lesson journey. My driving license to get to September 2025 was my driving license journey to my driving license, to get my driving license. It was hell, bro. It was hell, but I made so much improvements. My first day was absolute shit. My second day was absolute shit. My third day was absolute shit. Fourth day it was getting better, and then it just kept going. I had around like before my first exam or my first test, which was around 26th August 2025. My instructor said you were ready, and I was ready. I did all my driving maneuvers perfectly. I was calm. I wasn't nervous at all. When I wasn't, surprised I wasn't even nervous on the day. Like, I know nerves are natural, and I was supposed to be nervous. I wasn't. Maybe that was the issue. I don't know, but I wasn't nervous on the day, and on the test, I was really calm. I didn't fail. Like, I thought in my heart I didn't fail. So and before the test, I did like around 50 plus lessons, 50 or 60 or 70 plus lessons before my driving test. And my instructor said, "Yo, you're ready for this," and I was like, "Yeah, I am ready for this." And obviously, before the test, we had like a short lesson, a short mini mock to prepare for me if there's any mistakes, and there were no mistakes. So I was like, "Okay, I'm ready. I should pass this. I got this." So we did the exam, and it was normal. It was pretty calm. I didn't see anything that I failed in, not that I know of. We went to and then after and then she never complained. I was listening. I was listening to. I was watching. I was listening to. I was listening to. I was listening to sat nav, and I didn't make any wrong directions. I was doing it normally, and then obviously it was coming to the end of the test. We went back to the driving test center, and then she told me to do a maneuver. It was go to the right, go park in the right. So I parked in the right, and then she told me to can you like fix it a bit. She physically told me. She legitimately told me, "Yo, can you like fix it a bit, like fix it, like go back and fix it." I was like, "Wait, what?" Usually, don't usually like examiners tell you, "Are you sure you want to start for this test like this?" But she told me to fix it. I was like, "Okay." I fixed it, and then she told me to stop, and then I stopped. I was like, "Surely I passed, right?" I mean, I wasn't nervous. I drove normally. She didn't tell me to stop. She looked pretty calm. She did press the button, press the iPad a few times, but I would just assume those were just minors. So she said, "Do you want to bring the instructor? Do you want to let the instructor to hear this?" I was like, "Sure." And he told me to come. He came. He smiled. My sister, did you pass? Did you pass? Oh, he was smiling, but he didn't tell me that he was smiling. And then she said, "Unfortunately, you failed." My first test in the 26th of August 2025. I think I remember. I failed. It wasn't the parking maneuver. I had like 6 minus, and it was not the parking maneuver. I thought it must have been the parking maneuver. It was not the parking maneuver. It was, uh, it was a junction. It was a junction, and I turned, but the car was getting to me. I was too close. I was too close to the car, and the car slowed down. Apparently, I did not tell. I did not notice that the car was slowing down. I turned, and it looked like the car was so far away. So there's no way she's gonna fail me for that, and she did. One series in 6 months. Here's the truth. I should have passed on that day. On that day of 26th August 2025, I should have passed. That was bullshit. But throughout the research of my journey, of my driving license journey, trying to get to my license, I researched. I looked at so many TikTok videos. 99, and especially after getting my license, I looked at a lot of TikTok videos. I looked at a lot of TikTok videos. It's so funny to get my license. I'm still seeing a lot of drama. I'm purposely looking at researching driving license video or driving license fail video. It's so funny. Like, oh, I feel so sorry for them because I passed. But yeah, I see a lot of it saying that 99% of UK driving examiners purposely failed you on the first try just so they could take your money away. And when I heard that, I was like, "Yo, that makes sense," because I should have passed the first time. It was some bullshit. I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sakes, I have to wait another 6 months." And technically, I didn't have to wait another 6 months because I had a test lined up around the 8th of December. I was like, "Okay, let's go." So I was doing my normal driving. I was doing my driving lessons once again, and I was ready. 8th of December, I was ready. I was like, "Yo, let's go. I'm ready." 2 days before the test, my instructor's car broke down. Bomba clock the rascal. My instructor's car broke down 2 to 3 days before the test. But 4 days before the test, I kept making like a pretty major mistakes. But because the sun was beaming at people, so the sun was blinding me. Like I couldn't see shit. You know what I'm saying? But still, 2 to 3 days before the test, bro, my insurance car broke down. Like, what the fuck? And he had 2 tests on the day. So my test, I had to cancel my test. I had to cancel my test, and the other dude had to cancel his test. But a day before my test, my dad called someone else my dad called someone else like, "Yo, can you come in? Yo, can you what do you call it? can you help my son? Can you like take my son to the test? And he was like, he didn't want to do it. He was like so pissed. I was like, what? I don't know who the fuck your son is, bro. What? He's not even my student. Like, what? Are you dumb? Are you retarded, bro? But yeah, no. But I was like, okay, sure. So he wanted to teach me. He wanted to see. When he wanted to do like a mock test, see where I am. As soon as I saw, I was fucking nervous. He did not want to meet me. He did not want to take me to my test. He looked furious. He looked absolutely pissed. As soon as I stepped in the car, I was like, oh my god, not this type of car, bro, not this car. And as soon as I walked off, as soon as I started moving, I was like, this guy is already annoying me. I made so many serious mistakes. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. But it was like weird. It was like a weird car. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? He kept telling me, wrong. You're not looking at your mirrors. I was like, bro, I was looking at my mirrors. Oh, you're not doing this while I was doing it. Bro, he literally said, yo, you're not looking at your mirrors. I was like, yeah, I am looking at mirrors. But I was like, oh, I can see. I'm like, bro, I was like, man, is this guy God? Are you the creator of the heavens and the earth? Like, who the fuck are you, bro? You autistic fuck, you spastic. You retarded motherfucker, bro. Pissed me off. That was one of my head, by the way. I didn't say that. So I was like, fuck it. And then I had to wait like a whole month. Yeah, I didn't do any lessons for like a whole month. And then I came back. I was doing my lessons. I had to book another test. But I found another research. I found some researcher to book the test for me. I booked it. When did I book it? When did I book it, bro? Sorry, when did I book my test, bro? What time is it? Bumble clock. Yo, what day is it, bro? I can't, bro. What the fuck? I can't even scroll up. Okay. My second test, I booked it. When did I book it? May. Yeah, January, February, March. I don't know when I booked it, but I booked it pretty early in the. I booked it pretty early in the what do you call it, in 2026. I was ready. I was like, yo, come on, let's go. I can't mess this up. And before the test, I was ready. I got all the moves right. Second test, I was like, I'm ready. I failed the first time, but I knew I shouldn't have failed with some bullshit. So that means I should have passed the second time. But the other day, I wasn't quite nervous. It was natural nerves. It was the same. Stepped in the car, drove, did the exam. Holy shit! One of the most worst experience, uncomfortable experiences I've ever seen, bro. It was disgusting. But I first noticed that I knew I was gonna pass. I was shitting bricks. I was nervous. I made the wrong direction. I wasn't following the sat nav at all. I kept messing up when I was following the sat nav. The sat nav was telling me to go right, I went left. The sat nav was telling me to go left, I went right. But you do not fail. If you do not fail going the wrong directions in the sat nav. Even if you go the wrong direction in the sat nav, if you do it correctly, then it's fine. But I kept getting nervous. I kept getting uncomfortable. I was like shitting bricks. And I kept saying, oh, I'm sorry. And the examiner was not having it, bro. Like, oh, it's okay. But he looked so angry and so furious. And then later on the roundabout, he touched the wheel. He moved the wheel around that way because I was too close to the car. And after that, I was like, oh fuck, I failed, man. But I was still driving normally. I was still driving like I was like a normal test. I was like, Ya Allah, please God, please allow me, bro. You know what I'm saying?